Useful English words.
TOEFL, TOEIC, and IELTS preparation.
Implementing effective and efficient business system.
Inventories.
Take a look at your business inventories.
Are you investing in inventories or an efficient business system?
What can you do to cash out your inventories and invest your money to streamline the business system?
Start eliminating the old inventories by turning them into cash to create profitable business.
Take a look at your home.
What can you do to cash out the inventories of your home?
Invest.
You need to take a hard look at how you run your business.
Are you running out of cash?
Start turning your inventory into cash.
Invest in efficient business system instead of in inventories.
Overproduction.
Overproduction is the worst business practice because it is the causes of many other failures.
Start cashing out all of your inventory and invest your cash in profitable business activities.
Create low inventory business system by using just-in-time management system.
It is a fact that overproduction is the worst business practice that you must avoid.
Browser.
If you want to search for information quickly, just use the internet browser.
Use the browser to search for the information that you need.
Chrome is one of the most used browser to search for the information from the internet.
Aggregate.
I need to aggregate all the data to see the real situation.
You need to aggregate all the necessary data to come to the right solution.
Intelligence.
Don't use brute force. Use your intelligence to influence others in your cause.
Calculator.
This math problem is too difficult. I need a calculator to solve this math problem.
Generate.
As you can see, generating new solution is as easy as you think.
Feature.
The features of this product, as you can see it, is suitable for our needs.
Affirm.
I affirm your decision to invest in that business opportunities.
Frequent.
She is a frequent flyer to many part of the European countries.
Courier.
You need competent courier to deliver this product on time.
Merchandise.
I need the complete list of the merchandises to create the new e-store.
Downsize.
This is the downsize version. You can use as the introduction to the full version.
Quality.
You need to focus on quality instead of quantity. In the long run, quality will win.
She barely can do the test. It is just too difficult for her, because she is not in that level yet.
Except
a few of the non-essential things, all other things has passed the required standard.
pitch.
Pitch control is the essential part of singing.
Photograph.
Would you please help me to take the photograph?
Style.
You have such a good writing style. Keep on sharpening your writing skills.
Budget.
I need to create better budgeting system for the upcoming year to ensure profit.
Call.
Please call me when you reach the destination.
Announcement.
You need to pay attention to the announcement of the headmaster about the schedule of the test.
Directly.
You need to speak to her directly about the problems. You need to discuss about the best solution those problems.
Amount.
You need to know the exact amount of money needed to execute your plan.
Incredible.
That is such an incredible solutions to that problems. You've done the right things.
Delay.
The bad weather is the cause of the flight delay to Jakarta.
Size.
We need the exact size of that product. Accuracy of size is crucial in this project.
Unauthorized.
You need permission to enter that room. Unauthorized entry is strictly forbidden.
Award.
He just received an award of excellence in his ability to improve products and services quality.
You work intelligently and diligently to solve the most fundamental business problems.
She has received an award in the school speech competition.
Quarterly.
Please take a look at the quarterly report.
Just make sure that you read the quarterly report.
That is a surprising quarterly report. Our team has created much progress to expand the market.
Report.
Please give me a report about your progress. I want to take a look at what you can do to improve the situation.
That quarterly report must be ready in 3 days. You need to prepare it well.
I need a written report about the progress of our current project.
Breadth.
The breadth of this project need not to overwhelm you. Just keep calm and get the crucial jobs done. You need to understand the breadth impact of this project and start working hard to achieve it. The breadth of impact of this project is so huge. You must take it seriously. Landscape. That is such a beautiful landscape. You can create a movie using that landscape. See that landscape. What do you think? It's the most beautiful landscape I've ever seen. Let's go to Raja Ampat in Papua. We will see breathtaking landscape over there. Standard. This is our quality standard. You must understand this quality standard and apply it thoroughly. We need to set the new quality standard to change the situation. Wastes must be totally eliminated. This is our quality standard for the new production system of our company that must be applied meticulously. Grow. You need to start growing. Don't stay where you are. Make the new decision to change your life. The company is growing steadily to gain the new market. It has efficient operation system. You need to study the principle of Toyota production system to grow this manufacturing company. Growth. What a surprising growth! That is what we need to achieve the corporate goals. Efficiency is achieved by eliminating waste. Growth is achieved through efficiency. Overproduction is the biggest waste of all. Overproduction is the root cause of business failures. You cannot achieve growth through overproduction. Surprise. Apply the principle of efficiency by reducing the inventory and holding more cash. Eliminate waste by reducing the waiting time. Create progress by reducing the waiting time. Waiting time is waste of time. Time is your precious asset. Stop wasting time by waiting. You need to change the production strategy by eliminating the waiting time. Quality. Quality and quantity are two things that need to be put in the right perspective. You need to have the right understanding about what is quality all about. Better quality will almost immediately lead to increased in quantity. Uniqueness. You need to understand your own uniqueness to improve your situation. Use your uniqueness to tap into your personal core competencies and create massive personal progress. If you use your own uniqueness as your strength, you will certainly win the competition, just because you will have no competitor. Independent. You are a free individual. Use your independence in a responsible way. Indonesia got its independence in 1945. You have your own independence to make your own decision. Particularly, That is particularly what I'm thinking about. There is no particular detail about the situation. I particularly admire your efficiency in getting the high-value jobs done. Candidate. Who is the candidate for the top position of this company? There are 3 candidates for a governor position of Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia. Ahok is one of the candidates of Jakarta's governor. Ought. You ought to understand the situation before you make any decision. You ought to see the reality to make accurate decision. That is something that ought to be done immediately. Strengthen. Applying the sound management principles will strengthen the company's performances. You need to strengthen the company's performance by applying the principle of sound management. Integrate accurate strategy to strengthen the overall performance in the next quarter. Moral. You need to make sure that the morale of the employees is well maintained. Integrity must be the core principle to boost of the morale of the employees. By growing, this company will maintain and even improve the morale of all employees. Relief. That new source of income is such a surprising relief for the company. What a surprising relief! That is what you really need. That is such a surprising relief to me. That is huge. Design. We need to design new production system to ensure efficiency. Design new marketing system to gain the new huge markets quickly and accurately. You need to design a system that eliminates all kinds of waste. Negligence. Such negligence can become the causes of failure. You need to stay aware about things that must be done. Negligence of such things has dire consequences. Overproduction is the biggest waste of all. Start cashing out your inventories today to reap significant profits. Mark. The ability to get the highest value jobs done is the mark of progress for you and your company. Improved efficiency is the mark of progress for this company. Stop overproduction. Remember and mark this principle in your mind. Overproduction is the biggest waste of all.
Proverbs.
There is one thing worse than a fool, and that is a man who is conceited.
It is a badge of honor to accept valid criticism.
Do you like honey? Don't eat too much of it, or it will make you sick.
Friendly suggestions are as pleasant as perfume.
When arguing with a rebel, don't use foolish arguments as he does, or you will become as foolish as he is. Prick his conceit with silly replies.
A youngster's heart is filled with rebellion, but punishment will drive it out of him.
Any story sounds true until someone tells the other side and sets the record straight.
It is harder to win back the friendship of an offended brother than to capture a fortified city. His anger shuts you out, like iron bars.
Those who love to talk will suffer the consequences. Men have died for saying the wrong thing.
It is hard to stop quarrel once it starts. So, don't let it begin.
It is an honor to receive a frank reply.
It is better to live in a corner of an attic than in a beautiful home with cranky, quarrelsome woman.
It is better to be slow-tempered than famous. It is better to have self-control than to control an army.
Don't weary yourself trying to get rich. Why waste your time? For riches can disappear as though they had wings of a bird.
Don't praise yourself, let others do it.
Let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth.
A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses.
Teach a child to choose the right path, and when he is older, he will remain upon it.
The heart of the prudent acquires knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge.
If you want favor, with both God and man, and a reputation for good judgment and common sense, then trust the Lord completely. Don't ever trust yourself. In everything you do, put God first, and He will direct you, and crown your efforts with success.